We're in Switzerland. The sun is shining, the sky is blue.
We're at a beautiful waterfall spot. It's drivable, so it's not too far of a walk. So we're going to check the nice waterfall out.
This evening we're going to do a wild camp in the mountains. So you can pay to go up to the top of the waterfall and you go around and see it from above. But if you go to the toilets and then turn left and you come down a little path and then instead of going straight down, which is what we did first of all, you go right and then it takes you to the spot that we've just been and it's free and it's probably even better view.
Much better.
But one thing I want to say as well is, we forgot to mention, when you come here on the road, you do have to pay £8 just to drive on the road. So £8 drive on the road, that's worth it. Don't bother paying up there as well. Hey. Or on the way back, we've just found out that woo, Beth in the Wild. On the way back, we've just found out as well that I actually need the toilet on the way. But anyway, you can actually walk straight from the car park. There's a little do-do-do-do-do-do. Don't even need to go near the toilets. But if you need a toilet, you can go. How cute is this little restaurant? I think it's a hotel as well. Cute. Just on the way back down from that waterfall as well, there's this lovely little viewpoint. So there's a little bridge, just walk across the bridge and then nice little stream and a gorgeous view.
That's
beautiful.
Me. That's me. I'm
Gorgeous
with
view.
you. I just stay here the whole time. Get off me. I just stay here the whole time and people look at me.
I get it for free and people have to pay. Here he goes. Nice. You happy with yourself?
Not too deep. Trust how deep it is. Great picnic spot though.
Yeah, it's a
got a
gorgeous
bit more time,
spot.
but we've got to get going.
We've got a wild camp to get to. Let's go.
Some real speed.
Oh, he's an athlete now. Parkour! Parkour! Jump off and say parkour.
Whoa.
Take it. Oh.
See you later, love.
You won't last 2 minutes up that mountain without me. Where's the car, right?
I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. You know how much I love logs. Oh, people's log stores out here are incredible. You know, you go to one of your mates' dad's house and he's got a lovely little lodge and you're like, that's impressive. It's not a scratch on these boys out here. If I could find one here, I'll show you. Every house has got one.
Also, look at that tree. Look at this scene. This is where the little car park is. Imagine this being your life. Oh wait, it is. How lucky are we? How lucky are we?
Even that's pretty minuscule, but that's just for one small house.
I've got all that round the back as well.
Crazy.
come to a wild camp, which we've seen that a lot of people do, and you get a cable car up. It's called
Nederbouwen Chulm.
However, we got told at the cable car, and the farmers come and stopped us as well, telling us that it's like forbidden. There's one that's at the back of it, which apparently you've got to go and ask a farmer, but we're thinking no one said anything about that bit. So we're thinking maybe go up there, but we're just gonna hike over to this bit and then see what's around us. But we've been strongly told no camping. So
yeah, unfortunately for us, the farmer was actually down at the bottom of the cable car with us. So he was like, the minute we walked up there, he was like joking around, looking at us, and I thought, what the fuck's this idiot like talking about? You know, you hate someone's talking about you, obviously, but obviously you don't understand what they're saying. And then it turned out the guy was at the cable car, like I say, he was like, they've been fining people 2,000 Swiss francs, which is like, what, 1,800 pounds. And then the guy was again quite cocky. We went up in the lift with him, he didn't say a word to us.
Yeah, he didn't say a word the whole cable car up. And then he's just come back on his quad bike and decided to tell us again. But they know exactly who we are, they know what we look like.
Where we come from.
Where we come from, where do we go? Where we come from, Cotton Eye Joe. But yeah, we just don't really feel comfortable going over because
we didn't really expect it to be this built up. When we did see the place, people did say, "Oh, technically it's forbidden," but people still do.
But technically it's forbidden in the Lake District, and people still do it. So.
And even the last place we went to in France, if you watched our Chardonnay video,
that was
forbidden, and there was 15 campers there. So we were like, "Oh, it's fine." Turns out we get up here, there's bloody like 10 farms.
Yeah.
And we're like 2,000 meters high. Crazy.
It's a bit mad. So yeah, we've had a bit of a not too sure this whole way up, so I've not really filmed much. We've seen a parachute guy go and he fell at the end. He didn't fall off.
Did you get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till you see this bad boy.
But yeah, so it's just been a bit mad. So we don't really know where we're going, where our destination is, but we'll take you along and we'll see where we end up.
The plan is to go inaccessible to the bloody quad bikes.
Yeah, because right now it's all like roads and stuff where we're thinking over there, you got to walk up there, and I don't think
it's a steep one. You're not getting no quad bike up there, and if you do, I challenge you. You can fine me £2,000 if you get a quad bike up where we're going.
So anyway, let's go. Hi. Oh, hello.
Oh, he's snotty. So we just made a discovery that we think, well, we're 99% sure that we've left the kettle in the van.
And the pans and everything.
And the pans. Anything that we could cook with is in the van.
So that's a good start. That's not like us, we never forget stuff like that.
Usually quite organised. But the only saving grace we've got is that we've got muesli for the morning.
Which you can have cold water with.
We're having muesli for tea.
And then we've got fruit and little bits of like squares, bars and stuff that we can have in the morning. But
we're eating grass for breakfast. I feel like knocking on one of these farmers who ate us and just go, give us some boiling water, mate.
Or just lend us a pan.
Lend us a pan, we'll
so
bring it back tomorrow.
I'm so excited for my little meal as well.
Our mate Farmer Joe's come to chase us. Come on then. Come over here. Come on. Let's have you. We're all acting tough now, we're not near him. But he's got a 6-shotgun in his house.
have we got to update you with? Jesus Christ. We decided to stay away from the farmers and to get a better view that would walk all the way around like the mountain pass, because we thought there'd be like a flat bit up in the middle. It wasn't really flat at all. It was so steep to get to as well, and it was literally like, I don't know, it was just so hard. Like we was literally like stumbling, and it was like a massive drop on the way on the what we could have fell down. So we carried on walking even further, basically losing the sunset as we're going. And then we finally found a bit, but it's not comfy. There's cow everywhere, everywhere. And then, many people know that Ryan always likes to bring up things that I did wrong in the past. And I'm sure in the Chamonix one, or maybe the Wales one, he mentioned that, yes, I did break a pole, right? Guess who broke a pole? Guess who stood on one of the tent poles and broke the pole? And now we've got walking poles holding the tent up.
Innovative. We like a challenge.
And to top it off, we've told you we've got pans and a kettle. So now we're using a mug. And I'm really sorry, Laura, if you're watching this. Here's one of the mugs you got, but luckily it's Ryan's. Mine's going to be all right. We're hoping this works.
We think that it is going to work. Hopefully.
I'm so hungry, and I don't want muesli. I want a warm.
I'd made us some muesli, to be fair.
But you have muesli, and I've got vegetarian potato stew with fried onions. Oh, that sounds amazing. And I forgot knives and forks, so luckily Ryan's got a spoon and a fork.
We really haven't got our heads on today.
Full-time van life is getting to us. Need to sort our heads out, get back in the game. I was fine until the tent was literally falling over and I was getting starving. And then I was like, right, this is taking... So hopefully I'll come back with you in 2 minutes with a better attitude, with some food in my belly. On a plus note though, the view's amazing. The sunset what we've seen was gorgeous. And the stars coming out, so we're all good. Oh, and another thing, I forgot one of my tops. Brilliant. But anyway, let's see how the stew goes. I'm so happy right now. The mug worked.
Thank God.
And we've got warm food. I'm so happy. But we just went on the tracker then to make sure that the van was all right. And it literally said it was like near Geneva, which is like near the Chamonix border. Well, it's not near the Chamonix border, but it was literally like further down from Geneva, nearer the Chamonix border. And we was like, oh my God, if someone stole the van. And we were absolutely terrified. Like, how the hell are we going to get down? Yeah. How the hell are we going to race? Like, when we get down, we've got no home.
It said the van was going... It said the van was going 46 miles an hour near the border of Switzerland, and the voltage was like driving voltage, and I was like, "Are you?" And where it was it was like on the main road too, and I was like, "Oh my God, Beth, how the hell has somebody robbed our van? Like someone's gonna rob our bloody bat." But we were like, "What?" We were like, "Why is the van on the other side of the country, and why is it driving?
Why are we up a mountain where we can't get to it with no pan, a broken tent?" But no, we've just read the guy on the tracker, and he said Switzerland's bad for like the signal. And then when we've actually looked, it does say like last updated, and it was like August, end of August, which is like when we got into Switzerland. So we think we're right. He's going to run some tests for us and keep us updated, but we think we're fine.
Oh, we'll be sound. We're in Switzerland, to be fair. The only reason why we usually look at it is because we're like interested where we are and where the van is.
Yeah, but the one reason what did scare me though is because they were such arses with us on the cable car, and all the farmers are arses with us.
They were all talking and laughing at us as we
were and I just thought, if we don't know what they were saying, obviously, because they weren't in English as well, and if they were that off, maybe they've done something, maybe they've, I don't know. Obviously thoughts go through your mind. Yeah. Obviously thoughts just go through your mind. But anyway, we think the van's fine. We've got warm food. Bed's still uncomfy, but we move. And we've got Mamma Mia downloaded.
We've got our Kindles and Mamma Mia to watch as well, so we're really in for a treat.
And the stars outside if you want to go out.
So Beth will be dragging me out later to get some photo pictures.
Hi, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Bloody hell. As you can tell, it was a rough night. Turns out I give Beth priority boarding on where she wanted to sleep.
Yeah, I got the worst bit.
I give Beth priority boarding. She chose her spot. When she said it was uncomfortable, I said, I'll swap. I've got more blubber, but I'll be comfier. We then woke up after the worst sleep of our lives. Got to have had probably 2 hours each max. And then we both sat in each other's spots and was like, oh, well, I prefer your spot. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, mate.
I feel awful.
Feels awful.
I felt like the cows were coming right near us all night, and I was scared to get stampled on. Because there's that many bells, it's so hard to. Oh, and also, because Ride broke the tent, there was no bloody wind thing in the tent, so it was just flapping all night.
Also, because the tent was broke, I was thinking people were trying to get in. I was like, we're in the middle of nowhere. But because there was that much movement in the tent, it started to like slowly unzip itself. So in the night, I was there like guns blazing, like, oh my God, we're getting hijacked. So I was there like getting psyched up, like, oh my God, it's going to go off. And I'm thinking to myself, we're in the middle of nowhere. We've just hiked about 2.5 hours in the middle of nowhere. Who the hell is going to try and go in for what? But you know what it's like. I genuinely think Switzerland is the most like bittersweet place I've ever been. The ethos towards tourists and especially campers, Jesus Christ, it does not half dampen your experience because they do not want you. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're going to your main touristy areas, obviously they're happy to have you because you're going to be there. But if you want a real taste of the Swiss kind of hikes and adventures and stuff,
Yeah.
bad vibes. Like yesterday, walking into that cable car station was like walking into a school ground full of kids bullying you. They were literally looking and laughing. What? We got our wild camping gear on. We're going camping.
It's hard when literally everywhere you go, everyone hates you.
Maybe it's because I look like this.
And faces pulled out. What do you even look like at the minute? So. We're trying to have serious conversations.
Anyway, FIFA 4 this morning. Again, though, yesterday to Beth, as we were walking up, I was like, this is one of the most beautiful hikes I've done. It's absolutely stunning. But again, we then got stopped by a farmer who lives in 2,000 feet high. Get a life, mate. Nah, joking, that sounds like the dream to me. I can't take myself seriously. Mostly. Not too bad. It's alright. Definitely gives you the energy you need. I'd show you inside, but it looks like a bloody disaster. Yummy!
Came back from the hike and then we drove to the lake that we could see from the view, and then we filled up some waters, we had a nap, and then we've just woke up, had some hot dogs, had a swim in the lake.
Beautiful.
Nice refresh.
So peaceful.
So lovely.
Lovely weather.
Yeah. So we've decided we're going to stay one more day and end on a high, and because we really do love the country, and we spoke to quite a few locals today, and the locals are lovely. Anyway, not to the point. We're going to stay another day. We're going to pay for. We're staying on a farm actually, but we're going to do it. We're not going to be illegal. We're going to camp in a place where you pay. We're going to have a shower.
Got a shower, yeah.
Hope
Looks lovely, actually.
It looks really nice as a cat as well. Yeah, we just want to end Switzerland on a high because we
Yeah.
do love the country.
Yeah.
We absolutely love it. But obviously this morning we had like 2 hours sleep in the camp. And then it was just getting too much. So we're going to wake up early, seize the day, go and enjoy the last bit of Switzerland, enjoy it. Stop worrying about other people and what they're doing. We're vloggers now, right?
We're not vloggers. Merch.
Yeah, and end on a high. So
And it deserves a high because
it deserves a high
stunning.
because we absolutely love it here.
What is going on?
When we like there's been millions of bikers all the way up. There's been millions of bikers, and now we've just worked out why. So we got up. My voice is so croaky today. So we've drove to our first destination, ready to seize the day and see the last of Switzerland. And all the bikers were for a reason. The road is closed. So it's a 45-minute walk to the waterfall, and we was like, oh, we might as well just leave it and go to the next waterfall because there's a couple waterfalls on our itinerary today. But what's annoying is the road, literally from like here to here, is closed, and that was our go through to all the rest of the day. So now we've got to do a 2.5 hour trip around
to get to 10 minutes away from where we are. The problem we made, well, it's not our fault, but we basically made a fantastic route where they were literally like dot up on the Austrian border. I don't know if you see this. We have like A, B, C, and D all in one road, but then we're literally here, and A's there, but we can't get to it. So instead, we have to go all the way down and back around,
which takes like over 2 hours.
2.5 hours.
Plus, we need to drive to Austria later.
And the annoying thing is, though, I think he said it. So it's now around 11 a.m. and the guy said it so it's at 4. So if we drive 2.5 hours, by the time we actually get back to the waterfall, the road will be bloody open. I think we'll just have to drive though. There's not really much we can do. Just drove 45 minutes to get here as well.
Yeah.
And we had to fill up at 185 a litre.
And we did another little shot because we thought, oh, we'll get a little something for breakfast because we're running low. 30 quid in co-op again. Water and croissants and stuff.
We're snotted. Anyway, come with us on the road then. We're on a bloody road trip now. We're on a blood and sand, rudding, Christ on a bike. You wouldn't believe it. So 2.5 hours later, we've pulled up at what was going to be the other waterfall. Obviously, the road's blocked this side as well.
You can't get to it.
I said to the guy, I said, are you joking? I've just been round the other way. When I looked on the map, it was only a short section that was blocked off, and then the rest on the map wasn't blocked. So I thought, oh right, we're just going to have to take the long way round. I even said to Beth after we stopped lunch, I was like, you know what? We would have been better off because we're both still... I'm talking well too fast here. No one's going to understand a word I'm saying. I said to Beth, when we stopped off for some lunch, God, we're both still tired from the bloody WILDCAMP. I was like, we should have just had a couple of hours nap, had some lunch, and then just waited for it to open. But anyway, we've had a nice scenic drive, 2.5 hours, got here, and some other guy at the barrier went, you are joking, aren't you?
We're through, guys. We're through. We're finally going. Woo! Rad's riding it like a bloody racing cat.
I feel like an idiot now by thinking that we'd be able to approach it from the other side.
Yeah, I know. Like, thinking about it, obviously it was closed.
Obviously, they're going to close the whole pass, but...
Idiot sandwich! How bloody impressive is this? Unreal.
So
Beautiful.
cool that you can walk behind it.
Yeah.
Really impressive.
I wish it was a bit warmer and we had a bit more energy because I'd love to go for a swim in there. It looks amazing. Gorgeous. We've come to like the jumping spot that Riley wanted to come to, and he's actually out there now waiting it up. And it's annoying because I'm normally first one in the water. I don't know why, I'm just not feeling it today. And I don't know if it's just because I've just washed my hair and I can't be asked with the whole fiasco again, because it's literally jumping in like if it was swimming. I do want to go in, but I also don't. And Joe, also, I'm not normally asked by this, but there's literally loads of cars here and I just feel like there's an absolute audience. Let's see if he's trying it. He's a proper, considering he just broke the tent pole, he's a proper precautious guy. We call him Mr. Precaution. He's making sure that the diving board's stable. Oh, and he's just jumped in, not on the diving board. Get that jumping in. Do it for the team. Do it for the crew. Do it for our wild ventures. Oh, he's going up. Oh, woo! Oh, bless him. Right, I'm going in, I'm doing it. I can't let him have all the fun without me, can I? But apparently it's freezing and it's raining, so we can't get any of the cameras out and stuff, so I'm just going to have to do it on my phone. Just have to see him in my phone. Here he is. Woo!
Come on in, the water's fine.
I'm just going to wait till the shark.
No, it's not going to do
leaves.
anything. Go on.
No, just one sec.
Go on.
Just there's a shark in my vicinity, man.
Terrifying massive fish!
3, 2, 1, go. Switzerland, you've been a blast.
Yeah. Woo!